everyone, today I wanted to talk to you about some of the YouTubers that I watch the most. I have a very long list of YouTubers that I subscribe to, mainly beauty channels. So obviously there's only so many hours in the day and I can't watch everyone's video of whom I subscribe to, but there are those YouTubers that no matter what, I try and watch all their videos because I just really enjoy them for whatever reason. So the point of the video is, I guess, to introduce you potentially to some new YouTube channels of people that you don't already watch. Although having said that, these are all really big YouTubers with loads of subscribers. We're talking like in the hundreds of thousands or even millions numbers, so you probably are aware of them if you are a big fan of YouTube and watch loads of beauty videos, but maybe you're not. Maybe you're just getting into YouTube, maybe you don't watch many beauty channels, or maybe you don't normally subscribe to people, and this will introduce you to some channels that I think you will really enjoy. There are plenty of smaller YouTubers that I watch time and time again as well, so maybe if you're interested I could do a separate video about the kind of smaller YouTubers, but this is the sort of main big ones, so do let me know if that's something you'd be interested in, but I'm just going to stick with the big YouTubers today. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Emily Noel. She has 3 channels actually. Her main one is Emily Noel, and I think she's got one called Beauty Vlogcast, a vlogging channel, and she's got another channel which I've forgotten the name of, which is just really short videos of reviews, but her main channel is the one that I watch all the time, where she posts beauty videos. So there's many reasons why I enjoy her videos. First of all, she is really good at presenting. I think her background is in journalism. I think she actually worked as a TV presenter or a news presenter, or is it a news anchor they call them in America, because she's American, but that really comes through on her videos because she's so professional in the way she presents, but nevertheless it still feels really sort of real and genuine as well. So that's one reason I love her videos. The other reason is she has such a huge makeup collection that she really knows her stuff. So when she says that she's found a dupe for something, or when she says that there isn't a dupe for something because she's really looked through everything and can't find something, I think you can trust her opinion because she has a massive collection. She's buying stuff all the time, and she's always uploading reviews on her other channels, so you know that she has tried a lot of makeup. So she's got an opinion I feel I can trust. She never ever does sponsored videos. Now, no disrespect to people that do those, because they need to make a living, that's their job. But she does have a disclaimer on the bottom of all of her videos that says she has never taken money in exchange for uploading a video, and she's never been paid to feature any product. So that's kind of nice in this day and age of YouTube, because there is a lot of sponsored videos going on now, which again I don't mind, and I always, you know, there's plenty of people who do sponsored videos and I watch them. But I think that's kind of an extra layer of not honesty, because that's not fair to say that if you do a sponsored video you're not honest, but just something about it gives you more confidence when you know that every single one of her videos is from stuff that she's bought herself, and that she's received no money to make those videos. Another thing I really like is she is around my age, I would say. So personally, I find somebody who is around my age really useful to watch when it comes to makeup products, because as much as there are plenty of very good YouTubers out there who are much younger than I am, if they recommend a product such as a concealer, I'm going to be hesitant to buy it because I've got more wrinkles, my skin is more, you know, a lot older than them, a lot more mature, so I like to watch YouTubers who are around my age. So when they recommend, you know, an anti-wrinkle product or a face cream or a concealer especially, I'm thinking more along the lines, yeah, I'm going to be able to get on with this as well, because we've got similar types of ages to our skin, if that makes sense. So yeah, she's the first one I really enjoy watching, and I do watch every single one of her videos. She's got a series going on at the moment where she does fancy versus frugal, I think it's called, but basically she does a full face of makeup. Half of her face is drugstore, half of her face is high-end, and she compares them. She compares the wear over the day, and she compares the prices and tells you the difference between the two sides. So that's such a useful series. Only downside being, because she's American, she uses a lot of American products, which we can't necessarily get in England, but love her videos nonetheless, so that's my first recommendation. The second channel I'm going to talk about is Lily Pebbles. She is English. I think all the rest of the people I'm talking about are English actually. She is a beauty blogger and YouTuber. She does upload vlogs as well, and she does, you know, videos that aren't beauty related, sort of lifestyle and fashion type things. But she's another one that I always tend to watch. Things I love about her videos is how sleek and cool and professional the editing is. She definitely keeps things new, keeps things current. She, you know, this is her full-time job, blogging and YouTube, so you can tell that she puts her absolute heart and soul into it, and that each of her videos is really well thought out, spent a lot of time on, and some of the editing on it is really, really good and really, really inventive in my opinion. I mean, it's so easy, just, well, not so easy, but, you know, anyone can sit here and talk about a haul, or show you everything that you've bought, but she comes up with new and different ways to sort of present things in the videos, and I find that really good. But also I really, really like her taste in music. No, she might have good taste in music, I don't know. I really like her taste in makeup, and I really like her fashion sense, her style as well. So I just find her videos really, really interesting to watch. She isn't a makeup artist as far as I know, and for me, that's another positive, because she is talking to you about makeup from the perspective of a normal person. So for me, as somebody who doesn't really know anything about makeup other than what I've picked up and learned on YouTube, blogs, magazines, that kind of thing, she is, you know, it's relatable in other words, because she is in that same position. She's just sort of trying things out herself and hasn't had the sort of professional training that some of the makeup artists on YouTube have. So yeah, she is another one I'd recommend, which leads me on to another person that I watch all the time, which is Viviana Does Makeup. Her name's Anna, and her and Lily are friends. So again, she's a blogger and a YouTuber full-time. Most of her videos on YouTube are beauty related. She does some fitness videos as well, and she does a weekly vlog. She is just so down to earth. The way she comes across on camera is literally like she's just sitting down and chatting to you as a friend about makeup. Again, her background in makeup is just from the point of view of a normal person, so she just loves makeup but hasn't had any professional training. But again, as I said with Lily Pebbles, I love that because it just means it's coming from the perspective of a real person. So if she's been able to work out how to use it, then maybe I can as well. And she's quite upfront about the fact that she's really not an expert in a lot of things like eyeliner, for example, and contouring, and I like that because it makes you, again, it's, as I said with the Lily Pebbles channel, it makes her videos really, really relatable, but she's got a really, really sweet personality. She comes across, you know, just like chatting to a friend, very, very similar to Lily, but another thing I like about Anna is that I know that her hair colour and her skin colour are almost exactly the same as mine, so when she recommends a foundation, I can go out and buy that colour and I know it will match me. So that's always really handy. I'm not saying that you have to only watch people who have the same colouring as you, but you do tend to gravitate towards more those sorts of people because you know that if they're recommending something and you like how it looks on them, then hopefully it will look just as good on you as well. So that's the next person. Fourth channel I'm going to talk about, well, again, it's somebody who has more than one channel, but her name is Kyla, and she has the channels Miss Budget Beauty and Diary of a Spendaholic. So Miss Budget Beauty is, as the name suggests, all about budget makeup. So if you are into your drugstore makeup or high street makeup, or just really need to buy your makeup on a budget, then hers is the channel to watch. Having said that, Diary of a Spendaholic, if you want to find out her opinions on the more high-end things, and she does some fashion videos and some vlogs on that channel as well, then you've got both sides to look at. But why I love her videos is because she's been doing this for years, as far as I know. She's been on YouTube for years, and she just seems to so natural on camera. Like when she sits down in front of a camera and starts filming, there's no sort of effort to it. It just looks completely effortless the way she chats to a camera. Never boring. I always watch her videos all the way to the end. She's really, really engaging. She's really, really honest. Although she does do some sponsored videos, I totally trust her when she does them because you can tell that they're products and companies that she's loved for a long time, rather than just suddenly jumping on a bandwagon of some company that you've never heard her talk about before. And she does do reviews and give, you know, a balanced opinion to all of her reviews on makeup. So what she doesn't like about it, why she doesn't like it, why it may even be suitable for you even though she doesn't like it. So yeah, she's just really easy to watch, and I completely trust her opinions, and if she recommends something, it really does make me think about buying it. I'm not saying I go out and buy everything she recommends, but you know what I mean. When certain people recommend things on Facebook, on YouTube, you feel you can trust that recommendation, and she's definitely one of those, and that's one of the reasons I watch all of her videos. Finally, the only man in the bunch, and if you are familiar with YouTube and beauty videos, you're gonna know this guy, and it's Goss. He's got like 2-point-something million subscribers. So why do I love his videos? He is a professional makeup artist, so you're getting that different opinion from a side of someone who really knows what they're talking about, and he's a working makeup artist as well, so he's still going out there and putting on people's makeup. He works on such a variety of clients that he has so much knowledge to share, and he really does share it all. He has some really popular contouring videos, but all of his videos I love. They're really normally short and concise, which is great as well. They're the kind of videos I sit down and watch when I'm perhaps getting ready quickly for work in the morning, because he does really good tutorials, he does reviews. He's very into his high-end makeup though, so if you definitely only want budget makeup advice, then he's probably not the channel to watch. But on the other hand, if you want to know what high-end makeup is worth spending your money on, then he's definitely the person to watch. I know he's a big fan of Tom Ford and Charlotte Tilbury, which are two brands that I'm really keen to get some products from and I haven't tried yet. But yeah, he's really funny, he's really honest, he definitely doesn't mince his words, and he is just really enjoyable to watch. And whereas I said everyone else is coming from the more novice or amateur side of makeup, he is definitely a professional, and it's good to have the balance between the two, and it's good to sort of know how to do your makeup from a professional point of view. And if you're doing certain techniques, he really explains why to do it, and what's good about it and what makes your makeup look better. So yeah, he uploads really regularly as well, so here's our videos that I always watch. So I think that's everyone. So there's 5 channels. I'm not saying they're the only channels out there worth subscribing to beauty-wise, and I definitely watch plenty of other channels as well. And there's lots of smaller YouTubers I watch, but if I had to recommend 5 big YouTubers to somebody that was really interested in beauty videos, they are the 5 I would recommend. So do let me know if you are a huge YouTube fan and you already watch them all. Let me know your opinions on their channels, or if you if you have gone and subscribed to any of those channels based on my recommendation, do comment down below and let me know what you think. So if this has been of any use for you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see weekly videos. I'll see you next time. Bye.